here today. Thank you for bringing your lawn chairs and blankets, and for honoring physical distancing. Health guidelines have been changing, so our friendly reminder to you is please maintain social distancing. If 500 more people are here, please mask up. But there's not, so you're good.
A digital program is available using the QR code on signs posted near you. Although the global pandemic has changed so much in our lives, it has not changed our passion to learn and grow through theater. In fact, Mayo Stage Door has been active all year. In the spring, we offer virtual and live performances, such as Back Cover, Quarantines, and tonight's abbreviated Hamlet. Through our digital program, you'll find links, virtual performances, cast and crew lists, and a pathway to contributing free will donations to our theater program. Full-length performances of Hamlet run over 3 hours. Our performance runs about 35 minutes. Because of the rain, we will be slower and very careful to ensure no one slips. Please stay afterward for a presentation of honors.
Welcome to Denmark. During the Middle Ages, the setting for Hamlet. As we begin, King Hamlet has died. His brother Claudius has assumed the throne and married Queen Gertrude, the late King Hamlet's wife, and Prince Hamlet's mother. Their quick marriage disturbs their faith in Hamlet. The honor due his father and the king, and the sacred love between his parents seem forgotten. Loyalties to the king, country, and moral conviction become confused and overshadowed with celebrations of Claudius' coronation and new marriage. To disease reigns of rumors for war, and young court prosper Norway. Palace guards feel alarmed by the appearance of King Hamlet's ghost during night watch for the last 2 nights, and Horatio, Hamlet's best friend, has brought him to the watch in hopes of Hamlet so that he can speak to his father's ghost. Truly something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
Look, my lord, it comes!
Angels of grace, defend us!
It will not speak. I will follow it.
But do not, my lord! What if it tempt you toward flood, or to the dreadful summit of a cliff, deprive your sovereignty of reason, and drive you into madness?
Waves me still. Go on, I'll follow.
No, you mustn't go!
Hold off your hand, gentlemen. By heaven, I'll make a ghost of him.
Something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
Where? Oh, where? Where thou lead me?
I am thy father's spirit, doomed till crimes are burnt and purged away. If thou didst ever thy dear father love, revenge, foul and most unnatural murder.
Murder!
Sleeping in my orchard, your serpent stung me, so the whole ear of Denmark is by my death abused. Your serpent now wears his crown.
My uncle!
Thy uncle stole, with all my imperfections on him. Let not the royal bed of Denmark be a category, luxury, incest. Hate not thy mind, nor let thy soul contrive. Against thy mother, leave her to heaven. Adieu, Hamlet. Remember me.
Hold my heart. I, poor ghost, while memory holds a seat in this distracted globe. Remember thee, oh most pernicious woman, oh villain, smiling, damned villain. One may smile, be a villain. To my uncle's word, I have sworn it.
My lord!
My lord!
My lord! What news, my lord?
Oh, no. You'll reveal it. I take it that we shake hands and part. For in my own part, I will pray.
These are wild words, my lord.
Friends, give me one request, that you never make known what you have seen tonight.
On my heart, I swear it.
Swear on this sword. Never make known what you have seen tonight.
This is all wondrous strange.
More things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy.
Where?
Rest, perturbed spirit.
My necessaries are embarked. Farewell. And, sister, let me hear from you. Do you doubt that? For Hamlet and the trifling of his favor, hold it a fashion, sweet, not lasting, the perfume of a minute, no more.
No more but so.
shall the effect of your good blessing keep. But good my brother, do not show me the steep and thorny way to heaven, whilst himself the primrose path treads, and reeks not his own.
Remember well what I have said to you.
'Tis in my memory locked. Oh, here father comes. A double blessing smiles upon his second leave.
Yet here, Laertes, my blessing with thee. Be familiar, but by no means so. Friends, their adoption tried, grapple to your soul with hoops of steel. Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice. Costly thy habit, as purse can buy, but not gaudy. Neither borrower nor lender be, for borrowing dulls the edge of husbandry. This above all, to thine own self be true. As it follows, as the night, the day. Thou canst not be false to any man.
Most humbly do I take my leave, my lord.
Ophelia! What's the matter?
Oh, I've been so frightened. My lord, I was sewing in my closet. Lord Hamlet, with his doublet all unembraced, pale as his shirt, and with a look so piteous, as if he had been loosed out of hell. He comes before me.
Mad for thy love?
I do not know, my lord. He took me by the wrist, and he held me hard, and with his other hand o'er his brow, lost to such perusal of my face, as he would draw it. Long stayed he so. He raised a sigh so piteous as to shatter all his being.
'Tis the very ecstasy of love!
As you did command, I did repel his fetters and deny his access to me.
That hath made him mad. Come, we go to the king.
Welcome, dear Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. The need we have to use you did provoke our hasty sending. Something of Hamlet's transformation, so call it, more than his father's death that thus have put him. I entreat you, draw him on to these pleasures and gather our remedy.
Good gentlemen, for the profit of our hope, your visitation shall receive such thanks as fits a king's remembrance.
Thanks, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Thanks, Guildenstern and gentle Rosencrantz. And I beseech you instantly to visit my too much changed son.
He tells me, my dear Gertrude, he hath found the head and source of all of your son's distemper.
I doubt it is no other but the main, his father's death and our more hasty marriage.
My liege and madam, since brevity is the soul of wit and tediousness, the limbs and outward flourishes, I will be brief. Your noble son is mad. For what is to define madness, but nothing but to be mad itself? But ignore that.
More matter with less art.
Madam, I swear, I use no art at all. For he's mad. 'Tis true. 'Tis pity. I have a daughter who hath, in her beauty and virtue, hath given me this. To the most celestial and my soul's idol, the most beautified Ophelia.
Came this from Hamlet to her?
Good madam, stay a while. I will be faithful. Doubt thou that the stars are fire. Doubt that the sun doth move. Doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt I love. Oh, dear Ophelia, I love thee best. Thine evermore bliss this machine is to him. Hamlet, this, in obedience, hath my daughter gave me.
You think 'tis this?
It may be.
Well, how may we try it further?
evening he walks long hours here in the lobby. At such a time, I'll loose my daughter to him. Be you and I behind an arras, then.
What? Look, where it sadly becomes reading.
Oh, give me leave. How goes, my good Lord Hamlet?
Have you a daughter?
I have, my lord.
I do not walk in the sun. Deception is a blessing, but not as your daughter may conceive. Friend, look to it.
Still harping on my daughter. What do you read?
Words. Words. Words!
What is the matter, my lord?
Between who?
I mean, you and the matter that you read, my lord.
Slander, sir! But the satirical rogue says that old men have gray beards, their faces wrinkles, eyes purging. I believe, for plentiful lack of wit, it's swig hams. Ha ha. Can't we believe, sir, to as old as I am? If you like a crab, you walk backward.
Though this be madness, there is some method in it. How pregnant his replies are. Lord Hamlet, I most humbly take my leave of you.
You cannot take anything from me, except my life. Except my life. These tedious old fools.
My honored lord! My most dear lord!
Oh, my good friends, what makes you a Delsinore?
None, my lord, but the world's grown honest.
When is doomsday near? What have you at the great hands of fortune? She sends from prison hither.
Prison, my lord.
Denmark's prison.
We think not so, my lord.
What makes you a Delsinore?
To see you, my lord, no other occasion.
Is it a free visitation? Come, deal justly with me. You were sent for. There is confession in your looks. The good king and queen have sent for you.
My lord, if you delight not, the players are coming to offer service.
I'll tell you why. I thus on my mirth. My good friends, I welcome you to Elsinore. I've heard of preachers sitting at play. By the very struck soul to the soul, they complain. The murder will speak. I will have these players play something like the murder of my father. Plays the thing, wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king.
Can you get from him why he puts on this dangerous lunacy?
He does confess he feels himself distracted, but from what cause he'll by no means speak.
With crafty man as he keeps aloof when we would bring up to some confession of his true state.
Did he receive you well?
Most like a gentleman.
Did you essay him to any pastime?
Madam, there did seem in him a kind of joy to hear about the play before him.
Oh, good gentlemen, drive his purposes to these delights. Sweet Gertrude, leave us too. If he may accidentally affront Ophelia, why, her father and my, their unseen encounter judge.
I shall obey you.
Ophelia, I do wish you to be the happy cause of Hamlet's wildness. I hope her virtues will bring him to his way again, to both your honors. Madame, I wish it may. Read on this book. Show pious action. There, I see him. Let's retreat.
Be or not be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the minds to suffer slings of arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. To die. To sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal toil, the whips of a weary life, to dread after death, an undiscovered country, no traveler returns. Because of will, it makes ills we have. And to fly to that we know not of, does conscience, does we cowards us all. We lose the name of action. Soft you now, the fair Ophelia.
My lord, I have remembrances of yours to redeliver. I pray you take these again. The rich gifts wax poor when givers prove unkind.
I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord, you made me believe so.
You should not have believed I loved you not.
I was the more deceived.
Go thy ways to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? Such fellows as I are arrant knaves. Believe none of us. Go thy ways to a nunnery. Where's your father?
At home, my lord.
Let him play the fool nowhere but in his own house. Farewell.
Oh, help him, sweet heaven!
If dost thou be married, then thou I should give this plague thy dowry. Thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow. Thou shalt not escape calumny. To a nunnery, go!
What a noble mind is here o'erthrown! Woe is me! To have seen what I have seen! See what I see!
Love, his afflictions do not that way tend. The disclosed will be some danger, for which to prevent, he shall with speed to England.
My liege, let his mother entreat him after the play, to show his grief. If she doth not found him true, then send him to England or wherever your wisdom doth shall see fit.
It shall be so. Madness in great ones must not unwatched go.
Bid the players make haste. Horatio, there is a play tonight. One of the scenes, the circumstances of my father's death. Preserved my uncle's books. And his occulted guilt. Then is it a damn ghost we have seen?
If you escape detecting, I will pay the theft.
No, good mother. Here's metal more attractive.
Oh ho! Do you mark that? You are merry, my lord?
What should a man do but be married? Look how cheerfully my mother looks, when my father died within the 2 hours.
Nay, 'tis twice 2 months, my lord.
So long? What holds a great man's memory? Now live him half a life.
What means this, my lord?
Means mischief. They tell all.
'Tis grief, my lord.
Mother's love. Look at none. See how the murder is the love of good son's wife.
The king rises!
Give me some light! This
Light?
way!
Light? mine?
Oh, good Horatio! I'll take the word's ghost word for 1,000 pounds. Didn't you perceive upon the poisoning?
I did very well, my lord.
Good, my lord. May I vouchsafe a word? No. May I vouchsafe a word with you? The king, sir, is in his retirement, marvelously distempered. The queen, your mother, in the most great affliction of spirit, desires to speak with you.
Were she 10 times my Charlotte Bay, we're 10 times our mother.
Good, my lord. What is your cause of distemper? You do sure bar your own liberties to deny griefs to your friend.
Do you think I am easier to be played than a pipe? Call me what instrument you will, though you cannot play upon me. Leave me, friends. The very twitching time of night. Churchyards yawn, and hell itself breathes out. Contagion to the world. Now, to my mother, where I will speak daggers to her, to use none.
Oh, my offense. My brother's murder. My guilt defeats my intent. Is there not rain enough to wash it away as white as snow? What good can prayer do to serve my turn? Forgive me my foul murder! I am still possessed of those effects for which I did the murder. My crown, mine ambition, and my queen. Can one be pardoned and still retain the offense? Help, angels! Bow thy stubborn knees and heart!
Oh. He is praying. And now I'll do it! And so, he goes to heaven. A villain was my father, and I, the same villain, am a king. Oh, this is not revenge. When he is in rage, or drunk, asleep, or in the incestuous pleasures of his bed, then trip him, for his soul may be as damned and black as hell where it goes.
My words fly up, my thoughts remain below. Words without thoughts, never to heaven they go.
Now, mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Come, you answer with an idle tongue.
Go, you question with the wicked tongue.
Now, Hamlet, have you forgot me?
No, no, by the rule, not so. You are the your husband's brother's wife, and if it were not so, you are my mother.
Nay then, I'll set those two that can speak.
Come, sit you down. Look upon this glass wherein you'll see the inmost part of you.
What will thou do? Thou wilt not murder me! Help! 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 What? Help!
Is it the king?
Oh, what a rash and bloody deed is this!
A bloody deed? Almost as bad, good mother, as kill a king and marry his brother.
As kill a king?
My lady, was my word.
Oh. What have I done that thou darest wag thy tongue and noise so rude against me?
Thou intruding fool! Look upon this picture. the presentment of two brothers. Look what grace, your husband. Look what follows, your husband. You cannot call it love. You cannot call it love, for your age, your blood is tame. Shame, where is thy blush?
Speak no more. Thou hast turned mine eyes into my very soul, and there I see black spots. No more, sweet Hamlet!
Heaven, gods, what would your gracious figure?
To whom do you speak, Prince?
Do you see nothing there? My father,
Nothing at all.
father, his own habit as he lived. There he goes, out. Portal.
This the very coinage of your brain.
For mother, love of grace, confess yourself to heaven. Go not to my uncle's bed. Assume a virtue.
What shall I do?
Make you to babble all this matter out. And I, essentially, was in madness, but mad craft. This man shall set the path. Counselor, most secret and most grave, thou intruding knave! Good night, mother. Good night. Farewell, mother. Oh, mother!
Sent to seek him and the body. How dangerous is it that this man goes loose? Hamlet, where is Polonius?
At supper.
Where?
Not where he eats, but where he is eaten. Lambs are at him. We fat ourselves for maggots. Your fat king and your lean beggar is but 2 dishes and 1 table.
Where is Polonius?
Not your messenger. Find him not there. Seek him himself. Nose him up the stairs, in the ladder.
Go seek him there. Hamlet, for thine especial safety, you shall with speed to England. Go. Follow him. And do it, England, the death of Hamlet. Till I know 'tis done, my joys were never begun.
Where is this king? Give me my father! Calmly, good Laertes.
To know the certainty of your father's death, why, he has perished.
But not by him. How came he dead? I'll not be juggled with. To hell allegiance! Let come what comes, only I'll be revenged most thoroughly for my father.
Good Laertes, if you wish to revenge, why, you shall draw both friend and foe.
For him that placed on the air, and in his grave reigned many a tear. Oh, how no we becomes the false steward that stole his master's daughter. There's Rosemary. difference. There's a daisy. I would give you some violets, but they withered all when my father died. And will he not come again? No, he is dead. God have mercy on his soul.
Do you see this?
I pray God be with me.
Good Laertes, I must commune with your grief. We will our kingdom give, our crown, our life, and all to you in satisfaction, where the offense is let the great axe fall. He which hath your noble father slain, pursue my life.
Noble father dead, a sister driven into desperate terms, but my revenge will come.
Letters, my lord. From Hamlet. This to Your Majesty.
High and mighty, tomorrow shall I see your kingly eyes. I shall recount the occasion of my sudden and strange return, Hamlet.
Let him come. It warms the very sickness in my heart.
Hamlet comes back. Would you undertake to show yourself your father's son in deed more than in words?
To cut his throat in the church.
Revenge should have no bounds. But, good Laertes, will you bring together a sword and requite him for your father's death?
I will do it. If I gall him slightly, it may be death.
When in your motion you are hot and dry, as you make your bouts violent, and Hamlet calls for drink, well, I have prepared a chalice, whereon but slipping, if he escape your venom, our purpose may hold him there. How now, sweet queen?
One doth tread upon another's heel. So fast they follow. Your sister's drowned, Laertes. Drowned? With garlands of daisies and long purples, she fell in the weeping brook. Her clothes spread, mermaid-like. She chanted, incapable of her own distress. Her clothes, heavy with drink, hold her to a muddy death. Too much hast thou, poor Ophelia. Adieu, my lord.
Good Gertrude! How much I had to do to calm his rage! Now I fear this will give it start again.
A pickaxe and a spade. A spade.
Whose grave's this, Sirrah?
Mine, sir. And yet I do not lie in it, and yet it is mine. For a woman, but rest her soul, she is dead.
How long hast thou been a grave maker?
All the days I've here, sexton here 30 years. Here's a skull lain in this earth 23 years. Yorick skull, king's jester.
Let me see. Alas, poor York. I knew him, Horatio. A fellow, infinite jest. Your jibes now, your songs, your flashes, merriment. To what base we return, Horatio? The king returns!
strewn thy grave. Hold up the earth awhile, till I caught her once more in mine arms.
What is he whose grief bears such emphasis?
The devil take thy soul!
I prithee, take thy hands off me! I loved Ophelia more than 40,000 brothers ever could. Pick up the quantity of my love in sum.
He is mad, Laertes.
Does not come here to whine. Be very quick, and so will I. Why bring me here thus? I loved you ever.
Good. Set some watch over your son. This grave shall have an hour of quiet. Then will our proceeding be.
Sir, I am sorry. For I had forgotten myself. Laertes' grief did put me in a towering passion.
Peace! Who comes here?
Sweet lord, His Majesty bade me signify to you that he has laid a great wager upon your head. Sir, I know you are not ignorant of what excellence Laertes is for his rapier and dagger. The king, sir, has laid that he shall not exceed you 3 hits and come to immediate trial.
Bring the foils. I will hold the king in his purpose. I will win, and if not, I will gain nothing but my shame.
I commend my duty to your lordship.
You will lose this wager, my lord.
Give me your pardon, sir, for I have done you wrong. Let my disclaimer be known in this audience that I have shot my arrow, hurt my brother.
I am satisfied in nature, but in terms of my honor I stand aloof, and will no reconcilement till some elder masters voice peace to keep my name on board. But till that time, I do receive your offered love and will not wrong it.
This brother's wager, frankly play. Come, bring the foils.
Come, one for me.
I'll be your foil, Laertes, in my own ignorance. Like a star, darkest night, strike fiery indeed.
You mock me, sir.
Oh, by the 10.
Give him the foils, young Osric. If Hamlet give the first or second exchange, or quit in answer of the third, let all the battlements fire. The king dunks to Hamlet! Yes! Come, begin! And you, judges, bear a wary eye.
One,
No.
your judgment.
A hit, a very palpable hit.
Hamlet, this pearl is thine, to thy health. Bestow this upon Hamlet.
No, no. Sir, let me play this out first. Come. Another hit, what say you?
A touch, I do confess. To thy fortune, Hamlet.
Gertrude, do not drink!
I will, my lord. I pray you.
I am afraid it is too late. Here's the poisoned cup.
And 'tis almost against my conscience.
Come, Laertes. I pray you pass with your best violence.
Look to the queen!
They bleed on both sides. How is it, my lord?
How is it, Laertes? I am justly killed with mine own treachery.
How does the queen?
Oh, my dear Hamlet. I've been poisoned.
No! Villainy! Seek it out!
It is here, Hamlet! Hamlet, thou art slain. No medicine in the world can do thee good. In thee there is not half an hour of life. The treacherous instrument is in thy hand. Here I lie, never to rise again.
die to thy work. Here, murder stain, drink thy poison, be with my mother.
He is justly served. Exchange forgiveness with me, noble Hamlet. Mine and my father's death come not upon thee, nor thine on me.
Heaven, make thee free of it. I'm free. I am dead. Report thee and my cause. Draw breath to tell my story. Let the election lights set before to breast. The point, oh, the venom, quite a crow's spirit. Go! Ah! The rest is silence.
Now cracks a noble heart. Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest. Let me speak so that you hear of deaths put on by cunning and forced cause. All this can I truly deliver.
Let us hear it, and we call upon the noblest audience. With sorrow, I embrace my fortune. Bear Hamlet, like a soldier, to the stage.
Non posso l'allegrezza mia che nel